Good morning. Happy Monday, friends. My name is Lauren. I am so excited. We're gonna have a little bit of an unboxing today. So if you're just jumping on, tell me hi, tell me where you're from, and we're gonna do a little bit of some boxes that came. I've been on vacation for a little bit, and Seint is having a customer appreciation sale today. Only today. So you can save 10 to 20% off, and also they have some new releases, which I have some boxes that we're gonna unbox. I'm gonna show you the new products, new releases, and there's still time to grab them. So I apologize, I've got my wet hair today. I literally just got out of the shower. I got home at 2:30 in the morning last night, and I am so tired, so tired. So, okay, we're gonna unbox these products. So really quick, if you are new to my page, my name is Lauren. I'm 43 years old. I love showing easy makeup tips that make you love your makeup again, because as we change, our skin changes, and a lot of us stop wearing makeup because we just don't love how it looks or lays on our skin, which is my story. At 39 years old, my skin was changing and I couldn't find anything that would work for me anymore, and I found Seint. And really quick, Seint is this right here. If you're new to my page, it's a one compact makeup system. This is my own personal one that I just got back traveling with, and so this is all I have to bring. Hi from Canada, hello. This is all I have to bring with me whenever I travel, this and a brush. So it just makes things really easy, and everything in here is my foundation, my concealer, my bronzer, my contour, my illuminator, my blush, and then of course eyeshadows. So you can customize this. We also have pre-made collections that are also available for a discount. So hi from Rome, hello. Okay, but a couple of things. We're gonna do my makeup today just to show you how easy this is, because I have been getting some questions about the makeup. But first I wanna do a little bit of an unboxing with some of the makeup that came that are new releases. So today only is their Customer Appreciation Day sale. And they have some really cool new releases. I personally waited way too long to order them, and so they didn't arrive before I left to Colorado. So that's why we're unboxing, but they're only, like the big Customer Appreciation Day sale is today, so if these sell out, a lot of times they haven't brought them back. So just FYI, so if you see something you love, go run and get it, okay? And when I do post this, I will put a way for you to comment link, and I will send you my link so you can go look at the new releases. And then if you want a color match, which I will show you the makeup here in just a minute, you can comment match when I post this, and I will send you my free color match form. And then what I do is I color match you, so you don't have to like go figure out what colors are best for you. I make it really easy, and then I become your personal makeup artist, which makes it really nice too. So, okay, I'm just kind of taking this apart as I go. So let's see. Oh, the first one we're gonna open, this is our new bronzer, which if you are someone who is new to Seint, you might not understand this, but if you have used bronzers from us in the past, we have Tan Lines and we have Bella, we have Heat Waves. I don't personally ever really recommend that unless you're very dark in color, but the two I always recommend are Tan Lines and Bella Bronzer. I am obsessed with Bella Bronzer. I think it looks good on anyone's skin tone, but this one I'm actually really excited about because this one is going to be a mix, and it also has like an illuminator in it, so it's a little more shimmery, but like this color right here is so good. So we're gonna use this when I do my makeup so you can see what it looks like. But if you're looking for a really good bronzer, this one's gonna be amazing, because look at that nice color. It's not too red, it's not too orange, and when you're looking for a bronzer, that's really, really important. So we're gonna try this one out. This is called Xanadu, and this is a brand new bronzer that Seint is now offering. So I'm really excited about that one. They also have a eyeshadow collection that's just come out, and let's see, I don't know, they didn't even, there's 3 colors that you get with it: Stevie, Bowie, and Cher, and then you get a brush cleaning tile and this square palette. So this is one of the new palette releases. It's called Crystal Palace. This is one of my favorite compacts, and literally they brought it out I think a year ago, and then they didn't bring it back from there. But if you just want eyeshadows, or you want to bring lip and cheeks with you and you want to put it in your purse, this is going to hold 2 tins or it's going to hold 4 eyeshadows. So I love this one, and it comes with this collection. Okay, so let's build the collection and then we'll swatch some of the eyeshadows. Okay, so this comes with this collection that I'm going to show you. So the first eyeshadow, this is Bowie. And look how cute this packaging is. This is brand new from Seint. I love their packaging. They just take such good pride in how they package. But this one is Bowie. So these are all shimmers. So I am going to show you how to wear shimmer with mature skin, because a lot of us are scared of that. But this one right here is Bowie, and we're just going to swatch this. So with shimmer, see how that is more, this is not a micro shimmer, okay? So I do want to make sure you know this. This is thicker, shimmery chunks in it, okay? I'm going to show you how you can wear this, because a lot of us, as we mature, we get a little nervous to put like a shimmery eyeshadow on our lids. So I am going to show you really quick in a minute how this one works. But this one is Bowie. It's kind of like just this really pretty silver. So if you're going out or you just want a little bit more of a pop, like somewhere fancy, I think this one is so pretty. And then we have, this one is Cher, which this is probably more my favorite color because it's more neutral. I tend to go neutral when I pick eyeshadows just because I like everyday. This one is Cher. So you can see the difference. I want to show you actually. In my palette, I have a shimmer, a micro shimmer, so you can see what I'm talking about, the difference here. Because a lot of you own the micro shimmers, and these are just a little bit different, so I just want to show you the difference. Okay, so this is You Complete Me. It is a micro shimmer. See how that's smaller? The shimmering chunks are kind of smaller. This one, see the difference there? So they're gonna go on differently, and there are tricks to this, so I am going to show you that today. This one is Cher. Let's go ahead and swatch this one. And you can see like, that one's gonna be a lot more neutral. So that one's more brown, that one's more silver. And they're not gonna come off super like shimmery like a micro shimmer, because we're gonna do some tricks to it to make it even work better. Okay, next, we're gonna add that. See, I'm just sticking, these are all magnetic, so I'm just sticking that into my palette. And then we have the last one. This one is Stevie. This one's like a blue shimmer. So if you like blue, this one's gonna be for you. Once again, a lot more glittery, okay? So I do want you to know that when you're looking at these, because they aren't like a micro shimmer. This one is, can you see that one? It's a little bit more blue toned than the Bowie, but it has more, a little bit like blue silver into it. So these are, in my opinion, I would not probably wear these every day, but if you're someone who, you know, has a special thing to go to, you want to get dressed up, these are really fun and fancy, and they can really make your eye look go from day to night. So, and like I said, I'll show you that in a minute. Then you can see we have this open spot right here. So now I'm going to show you, this is really cool. If you've not grabbed this, we have this in a full-size tin, but they actually made it for this collection in a half-size tin, and it is the brush cleaning tile. So it looks like this. Okay, now this is not an eyeshadow, okay? It's like a little foam mat. So for example, I'm gonna pull out my eyeshadow brush. Let's say I just put my eyeshadow on and I have makeup and I have eyeshadow on the brush. Instead of dipping into another product, I can take it and go on this brush cleaning tile, and it actually takes off any product on my brush before I go into the next color. So this is really cool to have in an eyeshadow compact, because you can then clean it. So that's what those look like all together. So this is the eyeshadow collection, just launched today, and we're gonna put it on my eyes here in just a minute. I just wanted to show you that one. Okay, so that is that one. I've got another box. I didn't order all the new collection pieces. I kind of ordered things that I thought I really liked. Some of them I wouldn't wear, so I didn't grab them, but I'm doing my best to kind of give you a good view of everything. Okay, once again, this is the Crystal Palace. This is in the 12, I believe I got. Yeah, this is the 12 compact. So with Seint, if you're new to Seint, you can get anything in different sizes. So the one I showed you was the eyeshadow one. This one will hold a lot more. So the original palette I showed you, this is the same size. So it holds all my makeup. This is my favorite size. If you're looking for a compact that holds absolutely everything, I love the 12. That's what I always recommend. So that's just to show you. Isn't that so pretty? I feel like if you had like a teen, this is really fun for too. So Crystal Palace. Okay, then what else did I get? I got the new lip and cheek colors. Okay, and we'll put this on, but I'm gonna swatch these like I said. Let me wipe off my arm from the other colors. Okay, so there's 4 new, I hope I ordered them all. No, I didn't order them all. I feel like, oh, okay, I ordered 2 of the 4. So there's 4 new lip and cheeks that just came out. And I don't know that I would wear some of the ones I didn't order, but I like these, so that's why I ordered them. I'm always honest, you guys know this. So this one is Disco Inferno. I was really nervous about it because it kind of has like a orange kind of tint to it, but it's a really pretty red. And I saw this on a lot of girls and I was like, okay, I gotta try this one. So this one is Disco Inferno. These are, I believe, this feels like a satin. I don't know if it says it or not. I can't see. Let's just be honest. I can't see. But it's not scary. Let's do that again because I kind of did it right on top of the bronzer. But like, how pretty is that one? So this one is Disco Inferno. It has a bit of an orange tinge to it. But when you put it on, everybody I've seen it on, it's really pretty. So we'll put that on when I do my makeup. And then the other one I was really excited about because I love pink. That's the blush color I always reach for. This one is called Pink Slip. And one thing about cream blushes that people get really nervous about is they see this color and they're like, I am so scared what that's gonna look like on my face. But like, I'm really having to put a lot of product on because creams are actually really soft when you put them on. So this one's Pink Slip. This is Disco Inferno. I love these both so much. They're really pretty and I think they're perfect for summer, but also going into fall, these would be really nice. So those are the 2 I grabbed because those are the ones I would wear. And then, what other one? Now I'm losing where I put my stuff. Okay, bear with me, you guys. I told you I'm on very lack of sleep right now. Okay. Okay, then I got Disco Inferno. What's that? No, that's the one I just showed you. Disco Inferno. Oh, I got a couple bronzers. I showed you those. Okay, and then I got Stardust. So this is a new perfume, but it's also an illuminator. So it looks like this. It's very, I really like that smell. It's very high ash. It's very like tropical. Okay, so an illuminator is just going to add a little bit of like shimmer to the face. And one thing I love about Illuminator that we don't talk about a lot with mature skin is that as we mature, we get a little bit more dull on the skin. Our skin isn't like when we were in our 20s or even as a teen. We don't have that youthful glow. So using this on top of a blush can really bring back the natural glow to your skin. So this is Stardust. I am obsessed with the smell. I should have got more of these. Anyways, love, love, love. Okay. All right, so there's those. And then I got an extra new bronzer. I'll put it on. I promise I'll put on the Illuminator. But Illuminator, I like to put it in a C shape, just kind of right here. So around like where your lip and cheek color would be, your blush, just right tap on top. I bring it above. I like to put it on the tip of the nose, a little right here, and right there. So that's where I do it. You can wear it in your eyes too. It's really pretty. But I did get an extra bronzer, and I think I'm gonna do a giveaway in my stories, or maybe I'm going to do a giveaway in my group, my Lauren's, like, what is that group that I have? It's the group on my page. If you go to my main page, if you're not joining me there, I think I'm gonna do one there and try to see if I can get some of you guys on there. So I will make sure I announce it better than I'm doing right now. Okay, all right, next. This is my favorite. I love this. If you are familiar with the Tom Ford, he has a lipstick. I cannot remember the name of it, something Frost. This is a dupe for it, and this one is called Diamonds Are Forever. It is really pretty. It's very light. It's not anything crazy, but what I love about it is how Sorry, I lost track of that one. I love how light it is, and it's really moisturizing. And it's not, it looks shimmery, like you can see how shimmery that looks, but when you look at my lips, it's not crazy shimmer. So very hydrating and very, very like moisturizing on the lips, but it gives a really nice pink. So you could put your blush on and then put this on top. It'd be really, really pretty. The other thing is I'm obsessed with lip glosses. You guys know this if you've followed me for a little bit. Lip oils are one of my favorite things too. And this is the Seint lip oil. I bought another one because they brought these two out last year and they sold out within hours. Like they are really, really good, and then they didn't bring them back. So the lip oil is one of the things that I personally want, or I wanted another one because I love them. But if you like lip gloss, but you're not like someone who, maybe you wear chapstick, or you're not someone who wants something really bright on the lips, this is gonna be a clear one and it just smells so good. Hi, Sally. I love this one. Ash, my daughter, she's 15, she steals this from me all the time. It's so hydrating. So what I love, if you have mature skin, and this is always a concern to me, especially with lipstick, is putting on a color that shows more of your lip line. These are both hydrating, they're moisturizing, they are going to not accentuate any lip lines at all. So if you have that issue and that's something that maybe you're a little more concerned about, these are really great for keeping your lips hydrated. So, okay. I have a extra lip oil, like I said, too, so we'll see. We'll see what giveaways I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do some. All right, let's do my makeup really fast, and I'm gonna show you just really easily and quickly why I love this makeup. Oh, color names again. For which one? I'm so sorry. Which one do you want the color names for again? If you can drop that, I will show that to you. If you guys have questions about any of the products I'm showing you, just seriously ask, and I'll do my best to pay attention to comments. Okay, so we're just gonna do my makeup really quick. I'm gonna start with my sunscreen. Oh, the lip oil is just called the lip oil. Just looks like that. These are all under our new releases on the Seint website. And like I said, when I post this, I'll have you comment link if you want the link directly to the new releases. This is Diamonds Are Forever. So this is just called lip oil. Diamonds Are Forever. Love them. Okay, I'm just gonna put on a little bit of sunscreen. I've been using, this is the Glow Screen. Is it like, yes, Allison, it is. The Dior lip oil, I have that one. It has color to it. This one doesn't, but it's I actually think it's more hydrating than the Dior one. That's just my personal opinion. It's very soft on the lips. Like, I reach for this one. In fact, I mean, you can see this is the one I had before, and it's like way down here because I've been like sparingly using it because I knew they weren't gonna bring it back for like a year. So anyways, I love it. Love, love, love. And I think for the price compared to the Dior, this one is way better for your money. So, okay. I'm gonna put this on. This is the Glow Screen sunscreen. You're welcome. And I use this for a primer right now as well, so I'm kind of skipping that step. But I'm just gonna put this on. This is gonna give me just a little bit of color too, because normally I wear like a self tanner, and because I've been on vacation, I don't have anything on. So we're gonna add a little color in before I go into my makeup, okay? Sunscreen's really important. If you're using cream makeup, just make sure that it doesn't have silicone or dimethicone in it. I like to say that. Some people, it reacts with the creams and you get separation. Some people, you're fine. Like for me, I can wear things with silicone, and I've been wearing cream makeup for so long, I don't see issues with it, but some people do, so I like to make sure. Yeah, I do, Linda. This is the Diamonds Are Forever lipstick. I have it on right now. It's very light, very, very light. You can see that next to my lips, how light that is. I like to layer this. So like I'll put my lip and cheek color on, and then I'll put it on top. But one thing really quick about this one, see how it has those shimmery kind of specks in it? If you have mature skin and you're worried about that, it's not going to be shimmery on the lips. It's not gonna accentuate anything. It's actually very hydrating. So I have the lip oil on and the Diamonds Are Forever on right now. Okay, so let's talk cream makeup really fast. You don't need all these colors if you are brand new to makeup. You can customize something or we can find something that works for you. But what I like to do is just quickly do fast makeup in the summer especially. You can use one brush, you can use two brushes. I'm going to kind of go in between. Now, if we also have, you're welcome, Linda. With the customer appreciation sale, we have 10 to 20% off. So if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a certain percentage off. So if you are looking to try cream makeup, today is the day to get color matched because then I can give you all of my recommendations and you can go shop and you can actually buy a pre-made collection and then also get a discount too. So it's kind of a really good deal. Seint doesn't do sales very often. So, I'm gonna use the new bronzer. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna use this one, the Xanadu. So this is the one I originally showed you in the very beginning. This is one of the new bronzers from Seint. All of our tins, if you're new to Seint, they are magnetic. So they magnetize into your compact. And so when you want a refill, all you have to do is take this out. This is $16. Take it out, put a new $16 little bronzer in, and it's done. So the initial cost is a little bit more because you've got to fill your palette. But then after that, you just have to refill what you need. And these will last you forever. Like this should last you like 6 to 12 months. So let's put this on first. One thing with bronzer, you can see like how pigmented I just went like this. I don't go ever, I never go straight onto my face with bronzer. I'm going to put it onto my hand first because I want to take some of the product off before I put it on. I want it to look natural. I don't want to go in and look really orange. I don't want to look really dark because I'm not that dark. And I'm going to just start by tapping this on to any areas that the sun would naturally kiss me if I was outside, okay? Hi, Leslie. Okay, look how pretty, first of all. I am already obsessed with this one. This is gonna add a glow to your skin too, kind of like an illuminator, but it's mixed in with it. So this is gonna be very light, very, very good if you are more fair skin too, I feel like that fair to medium. And it's not orange, I like tan lines for lighter skin, but sometimes I can pull a little orange, and this one is really pretty. So this is Xanadu. This is the new bronzer. And honestly, you guys, I'm not joking. I will sometimes just go out with bronzer on. Yes, Xanadu. And it's under new releases on the Seint website. I'll sometimes just go out with bronzer because it just, you're gonna see it just warming up my skin. And I'm putting it, like I said, anywhere the sun naturally hits my skin. And I bring it down. You could take it, you can see I have tan lines from the weekend from sitting at baseball. You can bring it down here, kind of match everything up if you wanted to. We're not gonna get that crazy today. But look how pretty that is. Already my skin looks glowy. It looks like I have a sun-kissed look, and I can honestly put some mascara on and be ready to go in my opinion. So that's Xanadu. I love this one. This is pretty. This is a must. I feel like this is a must if you love bronzer, or if you don't have bronzer yet, go grab this one. It's good because it's also an illuminator together. So you wouldn't have to buy an illuminator if you didn't want to, okay? All right, let's do the rest of my makeup. So that is bronzer. I always put bronzer on first. It's going to even everything out. So as we age, we get a lot of texture. Maybe you're getting redness. That bronzer is going to even everything out before you go in, which means you need less makeup. And as we age, less is more for a more natural look, okay? I got a question this morning about why do I need 3 different highlights? Highlights in Seint World are foundation and concealer. You don't need 3 different colors, but one thing, I always keep 3 in my palette, and there's a couple reasons why. One, if you are using one bottle of liquid foundation and you're putting it on your skin, what can happen is you look like one-dimensional, like a flat piece of paper, because our skin, if you look at your skin in the mirror, we have lots of colors on our skin, right? If you go in with one, it just kind of makes it look flat. It doesn't look real. So using different colors in different areas of the face, you have darker colors in the face, you have lighter colors in the face, you can use these colors to make it look very natural and real. And that's what I love about cream makeup, which is really hard to get that same look with a liquid or a powder. Hi, okay, so I'm gonna start in with my darker color first. So I've got a darker color, a medium color, and then a light color. So I'll show you how to use this. So my darker color, I'm gonna come in right here. I have texture right along this area. So I'm gonna tap this on to any area that I just have a little bit darker texture that I know is gonna be a little harder to cover. Now, one thing that some people like to go lighter with their foundation, and as we age, going a little darker is actually going to give you some glow to the skin, and it's going to really help with texture. So if you do have texture on the skin, I caution you from going too light because it will pick up more texture. So if you're using maybe a liquid foundation or you're using something now and you're like, I just don't love how it's laying, sometimes just going up a little bit with a shade will make a big difference. So I'm putting this on my nose and just along this area. I'm not going onto the bronzer, but I am going on just where I have a little bit of texture. So for me, it's right here in the middle of my face. And I didn't use much product at all, but you can see I'm getting coverage just by doing that. Then I'm gonna move to my medium shade. And this is, to me, the one that matches my skin the best. And I'm gonna put that along my jawline. Now with cream, you want to make sure you're pressing it into the skin versus swiping, because if you're swiping, it's gonna take that makeup off, and we don't wanna do that. So I'm just gonna push this makeup into the skin. Like, look at the glow I'm getting just from hardly any product, but placing colors strategically where they need to go. And that's gonna give me a really natural soft look. And for me, as we age, the softer the look, the more natural it is, and the younger and more youthful my skin looks, which that's what I'm trying to do, is make it look natural and more youthful. So I'm just placing that anywhere that, you know, I need a little coverage, but it's the one that's gonna match my skin the best, okay? So there we go, we have 2 colors on right now. I'm gonna show you how to use the third one. So the third one is my lightest one, and you can do a couple of things. So really quick, if you want a color corrector, a spot brush, I love this one, okay? And I have a color corrector right here. That is this right here. It's a peachy tone because I have, especially because I got home at 2:30 last night in the morning and didn't get a lot of sleep, I have some darkness here. So instead of going straight on with a concealer, I'm going to go in with my color corrector first, and I'm just going to put it right on that discoloration. So I'm not using a ton of product, but I'm only putting it on the dark shadows. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna color correct and lighten. And if you do a color match with me, I do help you with that. So if you color correct, you can already see the difference, and I've hardly put any on. If you color correct, you're gonna need less concealer. Concealer is great, but concealer doesn't always ring true to its name. We use a lighter concealer, and light is always gonna draw forward. So if you are putting a light color on anything on your face, you're going to be pushing it forward, which can accentuate texture, can accentuate fine lines. So the biggest thing you wanna do is make sure you color correct first if you do have dark circles, because what that's going to do is it's going to kind of tone the color down, which means you need less product, and then you're actually using your concealer to brighten, which is what you want to be using it for. So I'm just touching it to that dark area. I'm not using a ton. This should not feel heavy at all. Creams actually on the skin, you can't feel them. If you feel them, it's too much product. Then I'm just gonna turn it over and just tap out what I just did. Like, that already made me look more awake than I was. Well, than I actually am, because I'm really tired. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush. Now, you could use any eyeshadow brush for this. If you have a concealer you love already, I like to use a fluffy brush like this because I'm not gonna place a lot of product under the eyes. Under the eyes, we do have more fine lines and wrinkles as we age, so using something that's a little lighter and fluffier is gonna apply less product on the skin. So now that I've color corrected, I'm gonna come right here to the outer corner, and I'm going to place a little bit of this product to the temple. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit on the inner corner, and I'm just going to kind of blend underneath. Now, depending on the darkness under the eyes or whatever, you can use more than one color corrector. It really is kind of individual. So for me, I'm just showing you a really easy application. But as you can see, I'm not putting much on when it comes to concealer. This is gonna eliminate the need for putting too much under the eye. Just like that. Okay, I look more awake, more youthful. You can put a little bit of that light color right here in the middle, bring it down the center of the nose. I personally don't put really light on my nose. I have a lot of texture on my nose. I have pores, so if I put that light color on, it's just gonna pull it forward, and I don't want that. It's gonna accentuate that, don't want that. So I'm gonna put a little on my Cupid's bow, just like that. So that's how I use 3 colors, okay? You don't need to. You can go in with 1 color, or 2, I always recommend 2, I should say, okay? I'm gonna add a little more depth using that bronzer again. Is this the one I was using? Hold on. You should see my table right now, it's a mess. Okay, this is the one I was using. So now I'm just gonna add a little more bronzer because I like this, you don't have to, but I am gonna add a little more just color to the face. I, in the summer, love just that sun-kissed look. This is gonna add just a little more depth and kind of bring everything I just did together. Okay, there we go. Pretty. Okay, you could stop there if you wanted to, but I'm gonna put on one of the new lip and cheek colors. I'm not contouring today, I'm gonna keep it really easy. So let's do, I started 2 years ago with Bella Bronzer with Xanadu. No, Xanadu is actually lighter than Bella Bronzer, so you might really like it. I personally think it's really pretty. Look how glowy that is. I love it, and it's not like gonna be, my hands are so slippery, I cannot get this open. I'm trying to open. Hey, Ash, can you open this for me? My hands are like slippery. I'm trying to open this while I talk to you. So I think it's lighter. I think it's a good in between Tan Lines, which is our lightest bronzer, and Bella. Thank you. Okay, so this is Pink Slip, okay? I'm gonna just show you this on the skin on one side. I'm gonna do Disco Inferno on the other side, and then we're gonna mix them because why not, okay? So this is Pink Slip. And I'm gonna use my brush and blend that out for you. This is so pretty. Look how light that is. It's not quite a satin. I would say this is more of a gloss from how it's applying. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but you can always layer more. But that's one thing with cream is you can always layer more if you want more of a blush look. I'm just applying that for you so you can see, but that's really pretty. So that's Pink Slip. And then the other one, Disco Inferno, is more red. So let's put that one on the other side so you can see it. I'm fairly fair. For people who use Seint, I use Athens. I used Athens and Candlelit today. That's what I used for my main color. So if that gives you an idea, I'm kind of like that medium to light skin tone. Okay, this one is pretty too. So this is Disco Inferno. So I've got Disco Inferno there. So that you can tell, I mean, it has a little bit of an orangey undertone, but it's not crazy by any means. And then this one is Pink Slip. So both of them are not gonna be crazy bright like they look in the tin. I'm gonna mix this, why not? I love mixing lip and cheek colors, so if you have more than one, you can mix them and it's kind of fun. But I just place them on my face like I'm doing, like that. And then we just blend it out. And then you can get a whole different color by mixing, so. I know, I wish they did too, Wendy. Hopefully soon. They haven't made the announcement, so I have absolutely no clue when it's actually gonna happen, but they are supposed to sell in the UK soon. I keep hearing fall, but I haven't had an official date. So make sure you're on my opt-in list, you guys, if you are in the UK, Mexico, or Australia. My opt-in list is actually going to be like an email that you'll get when we do launch there. How do I avoid patching with my blush? As I tap it, it starts to get patchy. So one is skincare. Skincare is really important. Make sure you're exfoliating. If you're not exfoliating, you're going to get a lot of patchiness, but also make sure that you are pushing it into the skin as well. So those are my best two. You can also use an illuminator on top to kind of smooth it out as well. Hopefully that helps. What brush am I using? For the blush, I'm using, this is the blush and bronzer brush, okay? I love this one for blush and bronzer. It's great for powder if you are more oily. I don't wear powder because I'm very dry, but I like that it has this really fluffy brush. That's another thing you can do if you have patchy blush, is you can use this side to really like kind of buff it out. And then this one's gonna be more dense, so that's what I like to pack the product on. And then if I wanna blend, I use this side, so. Those are really pretty. I'm really impressed with those. I actually want to put I want to put pink slip on the lips just to see what it looks like. Ashlyn, my hands are so slippery. Can you open this? I'm struggling today, you guys. Struggling. Good thing I have Ash. Where'd you go? Thanks, sis. She's gonna open it for me. Okay, once again, those were the two colors I just used on my cheeks. Disco Inferno and Pink Slip. Did you get it? Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna put Pink Slip on the lips so you can see. Ooh, I like that. Do you like that color? It's pretty, huh? Okay, sorry. If you don't know Ash, she's my 15-year-old daughter. Hi. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do Stardust, which Stardust was the, where did it go? It was the Illuminator, but it's a perfume. So this is so good for date night. Let's say you're going out and you know you're gonna get a kiss, right? You're gonna smell real good. Okay, can you see that? Illuminator is gonna catch the light and it's gonna give you just a nice glow to the skin. And I'm just taking it and tapping. But this smell that, Ash, what do you think? What do you think that smells like?
Like, it's like fruity, but it's not fruity. It smells like roses, kind of.
Like kind of, I feel like it's tropical.
Yeah,
like kind of like passion fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. You want some? Come over behind me so they can see you put it on. We're just gonna share that. Okay, so that's where I'd put my Illuminator. Super pretty. We love that one. That's Stardust. That's a new release as well. So there we go, okay? Now, let me show you really quick the eyeshadow collection. Sorry, this is so long, but I wanna make sure that you know how to use these products if you do decide to shop them. This is, like I said, this is the eyeshadow collection. So you've got 3 shimmer eyeshadows, and then you have a, where is it? Brush, oh, right here. A brush cleaning tile. So I'm only gonna use one of them. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't remember what color it is. I'm brand new to these new ones. Let's see, this is Cher. So I'm gonna use Cher. But here's some tips for putting on a very shimmery eyeshadow with mature skin. You can wear them. Rule number 1, there's no rules, okay? But people get really nervous about putting eyeshadow on that's shimmery when you mature. So there's a couple of things you can do. 1, you wanna use a matte shade first. It's gonna go on a lot better. So I'm gonna use the eyeshadow brush from Seint, and this is the color Chai. Chai is a color that I feel like everyone needs to own because it's just really neutral. And I'm going to put that above my crease, kind of angling it towards the tail, and then I'm gonna put that on my lid. So I'm just putting it all over. Once you have your eyeshadow placed kind of where you want it, keeping your eyes open, especially if you have hooded eyes, you have that lift, then you can close your eyes to place the rest of the color. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on. Now this is very close to my skin tone, which is what I would recommend when you're using something like this. You could go darker if you wanted more dramatic, but let's say you just want to have a really easy look. Picking something that's very close to your skin tone is going to be great. And I'm just going to be kind of building that color. Okay, so once I have the matte color on, that's going to give something for my eyeshadow to stick to. Okay, which is really important because if you saw me put the shimmer on my arm, you could see it wasn't like sticking well. So you want to have something that's going to stick. The other thing that I suggest, and I have this in my kit at all times, this is our balm, okay? So it's very glossy. It's not sticky. You can use it as like a chapstick even. You can use it as an illuminator. This has a lot of uses. You can put it under your eye if you get a lot of texture, and it gives a, like, I don't know, it makes it just like very nice. Your makeup's gonna go on really nice under the eye. So balm is great for me to use and for you to use. So there is a full size one or a half size. Personally, I think the little one is enough. This is gonna last you forever. Now, what you wanna do, where did I just put it? You want to take a little bit of balm on your finger, okay? You could do this with a brush. I prefer my finger because it'll be easier placement. So now we have the balm on my finger, and I'm gonna go into the shimmer. That's giving it something to grip to. Look at that. A lot, right? You're just going to place it a little bit. You don't need to put a lot. Now the reason I'm using my finger, and now I'm using a clean finger that didn't have anything on, and I'm tapping this out. This is gonna turn it into more of a micro shimmer, and it's gonna hold it onto the eye. That's really pretty. Do you feel that the new bronzer as a base gave you a nice glow? Oh yeah, definitely. I would say it's very similar to the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops without having to have them. So yes, I actually really like it. I think it might become my new favorite over Bella, which I didn't know if that was possible, to be honest with you. So, okay. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm working that color onto the lid. Now, if you have a lot of texture on the lid, you can, I'm not pulling at my skin, okay? So don't come at me. But what you can do is you can close your eye and you can pull down when you apply that shimmer to really get it into the socket. Because sometimes that's really hard to do. But this one is really pretty. Hopefully you can see with the balm how that kind of calmed that shimmer down to make it very wearable, okay? But I'm not done. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go back in to the chai that I used in the beginning, and I'm gonna put a little more on my brush, and I'm just gonna blend it on top of the cher. And what that's doing by putting a matte shade on top of a shimmer, it's giving it a really soft look. So if you're scared of these colors, try doing this, and I promise you it's going to be very pretty. Hopefully you can see that. So this one right here looked a little scary, right? But now on my eyes, this is the one I used, on my eyes, it just looks really pretty and natural. Okay, sorry, I got a question. When I'm 44 and I use concealer under my eyes, it sits in my creases and makes me look older. What am I doing wrong? I've tried a brush and I've tried tapping. Okay, so it really depends on the formula. First off, using a formula, sorry, I'm laughing at another comment. Using a formula that's very hydrating as we mature is number one. I haven't used the Armani, so I can't speak to that one, but what I love is something that's very hydrating. You also want to make sure that the color you have with the concealer is not going to be super light. It's going to crease. It's going to show texture, and you also want to make sure that you're not applying too much. So if you're applying a liquid concealer, just putting like a dot in the corner and then use your finger to blend it out, because that's going to give less product and you're going to get like not as much product under there. If you're putting a ton of product under the eye, if you are older, we are going to pull and get texture. So just make sure you're not using too much, make sure the formula is very hydrating, and then make sure that, you know, it's not too light, and that's gonna be really, really, really important. Okay, someone said they wanted to put eyeshadow on. I'm glad I'm inspiring you today. It really is easy. I mean, honestly, you guys, 2-color eyeshadow look is really all I ever use. I'm not crazy when it comes to eyeshadow, but I do like to have something on the eye because it just makes your eyes pop a little bit without having to try too hard. Okay, the lid color is absolutely gorgeous on you. Please tell us the name. So I used Chai, and then I used Cher, which is in this new collection that released today. It's this brown one right here. And then I also used the Demi Balm to get that look. Now the other thing with the Demi Balm is it's gonna keep it on all day. You don't have to go like replace it, and you're not gonna get as much fallout. So I'm taking Chai and just putting a little bit under the eye. It's a really good taupe neutral, I agree with you. So I'm just taking this Chai and just building a little bit of color under the eye, because I'm not gonna put eyeliner on. I'm making this a really nice, I'm showing you that you can use these colors for a daytime look, even though sometimes we don't think we can, okay? Then I'm gonna take my eyeliner. This is the 24/7 Urban Decay liner. It is in the color Perversion, so it's more black. And I'm just going to run this on my lash line. I'm not on my waterline, you guys. I'm not on my waterline. It's really hard to remove eyeliner from your waterline, and that can really give you eye issues. So all I'm doing, and it's easy to, if you kind of like look down, I'm trying to do this in the camera, but if you look down, you just are, literally I'm just running it on my lashes, and it's adding depth. Like you can see the difference without having to put a lot on, and you're not gonna get that heavy black look. What mascara do you use? Oh, I'll show you the one I've been using. 1 second. If you have watery eyes too, Don't go on the waterline, okay? Just go in between the lashes. Like literally I wish I could show you. I'm coloring the lashes. I don't like to mess with my lid space as much. I get texture. I don't like to do that. Now, if you wanted to add a wing, you could just kind of flick it up there. Nothing crazy. I love this one. If you have eyeliner that's not working for you, this one is really good. It's the 24/7 gel eyeliner. Yeah, I'm not doing the waterline. So don't do the waterline. Just go on the lashes. Like you're literally on the lashes. Like I don't know how to explain that because a lot of people come at me and say you're on the waterline. I'm not on the waterline. Your waterline would be like me like holding it up and being like physically on the waterline. I'm not. I'm on my lashes, okay? Just want to make sure I'm saying that. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. They have all different colors. So depending on your eye color, if you want to try some different ones, they're really pretty. They stay on all day, and this is the color Perversion. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Then I'm going to, I forgot my eyelash curler, so we're just rolling with it. This is the Milk Makeup. This is their tubing mascara. I don't know what that guy wants. Okay. Always makes me laugh when guys are watching my makeup videos because I'm like, why are you here? But okay. All right. This is the Milk Makeup. This is their tubing mascara. And I had never used a tubing one before, but I really like it. The size of the wand is really good. That's really important when you're looking for mascara. The size of the wand, depending on your eye shape and size, find a smaller one. It's going to just work a lot better for mature skin as well. Okay. So I'm just gonna start here, I'll show you. And I just wiggle it up through the base. Normally, yes, I would curl my eyelashes, but I forgot it. And I'm just going to, what I love about a tubing mascara is one, they're really easy to get off, but they're going to coat the lashes kind of like in little tubes. So when you go to take it off, they come right off. And I have not had a problem with this one smudging. A lot of mascaras smudge on me and a lot of them flake, and this one hasn't done that. And I've been using it for, I think, a month and a half. And normally around that time is when I start noticing that mascara doesn't work for me. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of run that through. And this one is available, I believe, at Sephora. If you're looking for a really cheap mascara that works well, Essence has a good one that I like. They have all different formulas. I think I like the green and the blue. Okay. I like this one a lot. Like, look how pretty that looks on the eyes, but it doesn't look crazy. It doesn't look like I have like a really crazy shimmer on. It's just super toned down by using the Demi balm and kind of that method. So while I'm sharing all my wisdom, we'd love to know your favorite. Oh, my favorite eyelash curler. I have one linked in my Amazon storefront, which is if you go to my main page, like if you're on my Instagram page and you go to my storefront, if you go there, I have a warmer. I love it. If you haven't used an eyelash warmer, it's my favorite because you know, like the traditional eyelash curlers, you clamp on your eyelashes. It's really harsh. You can really lose your eyelashes, and I'm always scared I'm gonna like pull out my eyelashes. So the eyelash warmer that's on there is awesome. You like literally turn it on and you hold it there. You don't burn yourself, obviously, be careful, but I've never burned myself. You just hold it at the base and you kind of work it up through the lashes. It is my favorite, and it's very, very gentle on the lashes versus something that clamps. So my eyelash curler warmer, favorite thing ever. So that was a really good question. But go check out my Amazon storefront because I link a lot of these things there. Okay, you guys, there is the final eye look. Super simple, and I'm not joking. Like when you look at these, right? I looked at these and I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie to you because they're very shimmery. But that's how you tone it down. So I am wearing Cher if you're just now joining on the eyes. Let's see. I missed what Demi Balm is. Oh, I can show you that again. So this is Demi Balm. So we have a line from Seint that's called Demi, and it's color correction, and then they also have this balm. I use this for everything. Like I will put this on before I put my my concealer on. If you tend to crease or if you tend to have dry under eyes, it's gonna moisturize it. You can use this on your lips, like as a chapstick. And then I use this. I pushed my finger into it and then I tapped onto the shimmer to put it onto my eyes. And that's gonna hold any type of shimmer onto the eyes. It's gonna make it look a lot less shimmery, but it's still gonna give you that like shimmery look, if that makes sense. Like you can see it looks shimmery, but it's not like chunks and like coming down my face, which is one of my biggest pet peeves with shimmer eyeshadow is that it comes down onto the face and like you have to redo your makeup. This is gonna hold it. It's kind of like a little bit of a glue, but it feels like chapstick, if that helps. Or like Aquaphor, if you've seen like the Aquaphor trend going around, that's what this feels like to me, and I use it the exact same way. Got another question. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Leslie, you would love the balm, and I'm telling you, this bronzer, I'm obsessed with it. It's so natural. I love this look today. I'm loving it too. Need to go get more. But okay, you guys, if you have any questions, I am gonna post this on my main page. You can go and check it out. You can leave me questions. I try really hard to get to my DMs. I try really hard to answer as many comments as I can. If you wanna shop the sale, it is today. So depending on how much you spend, you get a discount. If you want to grab these new collections, you can go do that. I will also have you comment link. You can do that. But I will say, this is not a new collection. Why am I holding this up? I don't know. But if you want to shop these new products, they will sell out. They will. And I'm telling you, they did not bring them back for a whole year. So if you saw something, this is the lip oil. If you saw something today that you were like, I love that, go grab it because it may not come back. I don't know. They don't tell me. Oh, I'm so glad, Allison. I know. The time difference has to be crazy. What is your time difference in Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi. I said it right. Okay. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'm not sure why Ashlyn's calling me. Ashlyn, you're in the other room. My daughter's calling me and it's probably messing this up. Anyways, have a great day. I'm gonna go. I've got all my kids home. They haven't seen me. I've been gone for six days, and so I'm gonna go catch up in life. But if you have any questions, you wanna shop the sale, jump into my DMs if you have questions, comment below. You can get a free color match if you want your own custom compact. I will help you with that. But thanks for hanging. Thanks for all your questions. I love you all. I appreciate you so much. Okay, bye guys.